Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sawalidaini Simanjuntak. I am a student of Department Political Science 2017 in North Sumatra University. This is my English class. I want to tell you about my monologue. The title is Indonesia's Anti-Graft Agency Battles Lawmakers. The face-off between Indonesia's Corruption Eradication Commission and a committee of lawmakers building its own case against the anti-graft agency in what appears to be a tit-for-tat maneuver intensified this week. This came after the commission, known by its acronym KPK, declared Speaker of Parliament Setia Novanto a suspect in its probe into a trail of kickbacks for politicians in the multi-trillion rupiah EKTP project in 2010. The EKTP is a biometric electronic identity card. It was a bold move by the KPK against the influential Golkar party chief, especially coming amid the parliamentary inquiry which started in late April to look into the Commission's practice. The establishment of the committee driving the inquiry, known as PANSES, is said to be retaliation against the KPK for rejecting a demand by lawmakers to share details from its interrogation of key witnesses in the EKTP case. By Tempo magazine in an expose, the case published on Monday also accused the PANSES of trying to undermine the KPK and eventually dissolve the agency. News of Mr. Setia being named a suspect in the scandal also broke just hours after the police, the KPK old rival, unveiled their own anti-graft division in Jakarta. The idea for the new police unit was moved in May by lawmakers who said efforts in tackling corruption needed to be up. Mr. Setia, who has been a useful ally of President Joko Widodo, has denied the latest allegations and publicly challenged KPK investigators to prove his guilt. The KPK has the support of the president, who told reporters that the agency was operating within its authority and that the EKTP investigation was proceeding on the right track. These developments have raised the stakes for the KPK, which must now show that it will carry out its duties without fear or favor, or risk losing public trust and being replaced by the police state observes. The KPK intends to stand its ground and remain impartial despite the political pressure, spokesman Febridian Shah told the Straits Times. If there are parties who believe that such pressures will make the KPK delay EKTP case, we will prove them otherwise, he said. Indictments on the EKTP case filed in March alleged that at least 37 members from House Commission to a parliamentary committee, Hanura Party lawmakers Miriam S. Haryani is said to be the linchpin for the scheme that marked up to project cost. KPK investigators said she confessed to diving up illicit funds with her co-conspiration in a room parliament. But she later withdrew her confession, claiming in court that her statements were made under duress and that she was forced to sign them by interrogators, one of whom was Mr. Novel Baswedan. On April 2, the veteran KPK investigators suffered serious facial injuries after he was attacked with acid. His assailants are still at large, and Mr. Novel remains hospitalized in Singapore. The PANSES was formed a few weeks later after the KPK refused to share recordings of Miriam's interrogation by lawmakers. Mr. February explained that the commission couldn't hand over the lawmakers' evidence in an ongoing investigation and court hearing. The KPK standpoint has always been to be separate the ongoing legal process from the political process, he said. The members of the inquiry have also made controversial moves to dig up dirt on the KPK, including visiting grave convicts in prison to find out how the cases were handled, as well as questioning the appointment of its investigators. Going up against its secretaries in parliament will be a tall order for the KPK, said Mr. Muradi, who has Pajajaran University Center for Political and Security Studies. This is not just the KPK versus DPR, but KPK versus die-hard supporters of Setia Novanto who will drag the whole institution through the mud, said Mr. Muradi, who, like many Indonesians, goes by one name. DPR is the acronym for Indonesia's House of Representatives. Mr. Setia is not stranger to allegation of corruption. He was forced to resign as Speaker in 2015 over allegation that he solicited a bribe in the form of $2 billion or that worth of shares from the Indonesian unit of American mining firm Freeport McMoran. But a year later, he was declared by an ethics committee and reappointed as a leader of the House. Okay, guys, that is my monologue. I wish you like and enjoyed it. I'm Sawalidaini. Bye bye.